Welcome to Finding Monster Right. Show about finding monsters, right?
Right.
I'm Adam.
I'm Allie, and what are we doing today?
We're joined by several fun guests to talk of Diablo.
I don't think two is several.
Okay, we're joined by a few fun guests.
That's still too much.
There's Alex.
Hi.
And there's Simmee.
Pleased to meet you, friends.
And the name of this episode is called The Diablo Job. F, Marry, Kill, the Prime Evils.
I want it to be clear that this was actually Adam's idea, this title.
But you ran with it.
I thought it was really funny.
Well, you asked me if it was subtle, and I was like, yeah. And I went to Adam later, like,
I guess so.
Wait, why is this subtle?
I like that. No, I like it.
Well, anyway, so we have been talking forever about having you two on because you guys know about Diablo, and I don't. And Adam barely does because he's dating Alex. So...
Yeah.
Yeah, I've played Diablo 3. That's my entire history. And there's so much. It's a rich franchise.
It is. Simmee and I grew up playing this game as young children, which is probably...
That's how most people grew up, yeah.
Yeah, I think you're saying that your parents, for some reason, your dad was like, you can play the devil killing game.
Yes. And it's really like a pretty graphic game. Like,
Yeah.
it's like roadkill, like, multiplied by many, many violent multipliers.
Yeah, things die pretty aggressively and hilariously, depending on how you see them.
And a lot of the demons have names like Frederick, the Annihilator of your soul.
Yeah.
Like...
Your soul, specifically.
Gut Rot the Terrible.
Yeah, that's actually probably more accurate than Frederick.
Yeah. I was going to say, I don't think there are any Fredericks.
You're watching too much Downton Abbey.
Yeah,
Okay,
True.
so the premise for this was playing Fuck, Marry, Kill with the three prime evils, and I don't know anything about Diablo. So my question to start is, like, does the game take place on, like, Earth, or is it, like, welcome to Diablo world?
I think the question to start is, why don't you know more about Diablo?
Okay.
Challenge.
I'm not really into video games. The only video games I've played are Pokemon, Zoo Tycoon 2, and I watched Adam play Breath of the Wild and Hades. Now I'm watching him play Super Mario Odyssey.
Breath of the Wild is one of the best games, but that's a different podcast.
It is.
Yeah.
We've all watched Adam die several times on Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Okay, this seems like an aggressive route.
It's true. Okay.
Diablo is a hack and slash game made by the people that do World of Warcraft.
Blizzard.
Okay.
Yeah, they have bad practices, but they...
What? No.
It's true.
They're perfect. Wait, what bad practices? Are
Child
they a
labor?
bad company?
It's like crazy crunch time, and it's a toxic work culture.
Have you worked there?
No, but I've heard.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like... Is it run by millennials?
They're like, we can't take a vacation.
But the games are about all kinds of... they have their own hell lore.
So does it take place on regular damn Earth? Like, are the levels in, like, Paris? Or, like, Reading, Pennsylvania? Or are they in, like, the Temple of Solitude
Yeah.
in Grorfrock,
Yes.
like, land of the devils? Okay, that one, yes.
Somewhere in between those things. Somewhere in
Okay.
between Pottstown and Mordor.
Gilbertsville.
Gilbert's Vale.
The Vale of Gilbert.
Exactly.
Fun fact, Gilbertsville was named for the Gilbert family, which, when George Washington was passing through, he saw Thomas Gilbert, who was like a young boy, and he just patted his head and said, "A fine, rosy-cheeked young English boy who will be a good American citizen." And then he left. And, like, that's what my town's about.
I'm watching a show on Netflix right now about the Revolutionary War.
Did you see that scene yet?
I did.
Did you see the Thomas Gilbert head pat scene?
I met Thomas Gilbert.
But
Whoa.
does the kid turn into a demon?
I don't know.
Yes.
But that sounds like something that could happen in Diablo?
The Wanderer.
Okay, what's, like, the technology level in Diablo? Like, is it, like, sci-fi, or is it like all like, you know, like, ooh, a spell?
It's all high fantasy.
Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
A lot of enchanted items. Like, that's where the main magic comes from.
Can't seem to find any, though, right now.
Mm.
Currently.
I'm behind, but...
Do you play as a character? Is it a role-playing game, or like, no?
Yes. I mean, there's like 7 set characters in Diablo 2, which was just released, which is, I think, why we're talking about this.
Yes.
Also, because it's my favorite game ever.
Well, not remastered.
Yeah.
Resurrected.
Resurrected, yes.
Correct.
Let's be technical here.
Get it? Right.
But I would say, you play as a character, but not a role-playing game.
You're locked into, at least in Diablo 3, you're a Nephilim like type character.
Fun.
Well, I think they're all Nephilim, but you have different classes. So you can be like a sorceress, you can like throw your spells, then you can be a necromancer.
Is that
apparently I pronounced it wrong.
Is that necromancer? Or, okay, I was going to ask.
Necromancer.
Okay, it is necromancer. And
you raise neeks from the dead.
And
oh, wow.
Diablo. It is hard to say that with a short I. Wow. Diablo.
And Simmee's always a barbarian.
Well, why don't we go around and talk about our favorite character and why, and you can kind of hear, what we're working with.
How about, like, you start, Alex or Simmee start, and, like, we'll go around, and by the end, I will say my favorite Diablo character, because I will have surmised it from your 3 answers.
Okay, why don't you start?
We're not going to have all of them
I will take a sample of all of them and, like, distill Diablo down to its pure essence, and then display my understanding by inventing a established Diablo character.
Alex, your favorite class?
Ooh, so tough to say. I'm currently into necromancers. I don't know if it's, like, my job that's making me like that.
What's your job? Come on, tell the audience.
No,
Murderer. That's why she's dating Adam. That's how they met.
Murdering,
yeah.
Yeah, so we were slaying together.
That's cute.
A family that slays together stays together, I've always said.
That's true. So romantic.
Hold hands to show how cute I was just then.
The audience can't see that, so...
We're holding all of our hands.
Simmee,
The audience, don't believe them.
I'll do it. Sure.
We're in some kind of spell circle.
Oh, we did it!
This is how podcasting normally works, is you all hold hands in a circle.
That's weird. Do you think the audience thinks we're holding hands?
I don't think they believe us.
Okay, everybody double high five everyone else.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, good.
Oh, was that...
That was I thought we were going to do other things with our hands, and that's not meant to be sexual. So, Alex, go ahead.
That could be the name of this show.
My original historical character I played was a sorceress, an ice sorceress to be specific. But I grew and evolved into the other things.
Elsa.
No, I didn't. Let it go.
Shit.
Just kidding. Let it go. Oh, wow. I feel like you inspired me to break out into song, because you always break out into song.
Because you can't hold it back anymore?
It's true.
My character that I only played in as Diablo 3 was the Necromancer. I like blowing up bodies. It was very fun.
That is... So, Diablo 2 has a corpse explosion, just like Diablo 3.
That's very fun. I think I'm going to play the Rogue in Diablo 2, though.
So the corpses explode. This is one of the few things I did know about Diablo. You can make the corpses explode... There's a cow level, and there's Diablos in it. That's all I know.
That's pretty much the game in a nutshell.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, Simmee, your favorite class?
So, Barbarian now and forever.
Well, what was your character's name?
Well, his name, back in the day was Thrasher. And I've named my new character in his steed Thrash. Because I see it as his son, but he doesn't want to use the full name.
No,
he's like, call me Thrash, because he's like, he's trying to be cool.
Thrash Bandicoot.
A little bit.
That's his son's name?
Yeah.
He's gonna go full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my favorite Diablo character was a bard.
Wow.
Named...
Druid?
A druid character. It's a bard. Don't interrupt.
I thought that was his name. I thought his name was Druid.
My favorite character was a bard named Drusaya. And Drusaya's backstory is that he had a farm, but then it got eaten by Diablos, and so did his wife.
Diablos.
Yeah.
There's only one.
I'm pretty sure Diablo has a spell where he splits into a bunch of Diablos, though.
Yeah. It was some of those that came and ate his farm and his wife. And he was so mad that he decided to take up the lute and begin to sing a song of rage across the lands, and he burned the Diablos alive in a fiery scar that rent the landscape. Am I doing Diablo right yet?
So close.
Do I have the spirit?
It's not, you're not quite violent enough.
Blizzard better not hear this. They'll be pissed.
Are you kidding? They're listening right now and typing ideas.
They're like, all these hours of work for this.
I'm so underappreciated.
It's not what we had in mind.
I was like, okay, it's all the D&D classes.
It's close, but they've also got things like the Amazon.
Oh, that's cool. Can we
Yeah.
put that in D&D, actually?
Sure, a whole class.
Can we? All right, I wonder if you can import...
I guess the problem is that it's... no, I guess that's not a problem. I take it back. Yes, you can import.
Yeah, you could import... I'm sure that there's already something on the DM's Guild about this. But, so...
It's a hack and slash game. So it's a character like a bard that comes with a guitar. It doesn't fit in as well as someone with a big-ass sword.
Okay, so let's talk about the Diablos.
Yeah, okay.
The devils and demons.
Let's talk about, I think, describing the primevals and what's going on there will make everything clear.
Yeah, what's the hierarchy here of the bad guys?
But wait, before we start, I do want to say I have a fun mini game that we can play.
Oh,
all right.
At a
Very
point, and we can do it later or now.
What's it called?
Name that baby.
Okay. This is good.
What?
Can I just say, I really, really, really somehow want to make this a recurring segment. We're just doing a werewolf episode and we're name that baby.
All right, right now it sounds good.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to touch the table.
So, knowing that you haven't played Diablo, Diablo has a lot of great names in it. And I've once thought that some I could name my children.
Ooh.
But, there are people out there who may know Diablo and be like, why would you name your kid that? So I think what we're going to do is we each go around and present a name to you. Mm-hmm. And then you have a child right now. And then you name it based on the best name we've chosen from Diablo for you.
Okay. Wait, is it an actual Diablo character or we're making up a Diablo-esque character?
A Diablo character. Ooh. You know what my kid's name is. Okay, I've told you before.
Okay, what
and again.
What gender is my child? You know what? I'll decide. Never mind.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
All right. You want to start? Or actually, do you have a Diablo name for this child?
I am prepared. I can go first.
Why don't you start
go first.
Yeah.
If it's the same one as me, I will leave.
You know what my name's going to be. Anyway, what a beautiful child. Mm-hmm. I would propose that with such gorgeous eyes, you would name this child Andariel.
I would name this child Andariel.
But wait, I think other people have suggestions.
Okay.
That is one good-looking baby.
Adam, whatever you say, I'm going to say no. Stay away from my child, God.
It really looks like a Duriel.
That's just Simmie's name, but worse. What the fuck?
How interesting. Your baby's name could be Blood Raven.
That's pandering.
How's that pandering? If I win.
I love my child, and I do not want them to be made fun of. How dare you suggest that? Get out of my house.
Wow.
Andariel wins.
I mean, of course Andariel wins. It's fantastic.
Alex, I'm a silly bitch. But I have my limits, damn it. I love my imaginary child.
No, but that's awesome, because there are people named Raven, but on the birth certificate, it could be Blood Raven.
Yeah, but they go by their middle name.
Happy birthday, Raven.
Yeah.
I can't
Your first name is Blood.
It's the future we can see.
I also like Warreeve, personally.
Oh, Warreeve!
Is that like Wario, but female?
Warreeve is a man.
Oh.
Who's Wario?
Wario is the bad Mario who's fat and ugly.
Oh.
Greetings, stranger. What the...
No, that's Decker
Is that
Kane.
Decker Kane?
That's scary. What? Then what does Warreeve say when you first get there?
Ooh.
Warreeve says,
What does he say?
"Hey, what's up? I'm Warreeve," and then he farts and rides a motorcycle.
I'm sure he says something like, "Hello,
That's Wario.
hello, adventurer. Hello, adventurer."
It's not... I'm pretty sure it's, greetings, stranger.
No, that is Death Stecker King.
That is not Decker
Yes,
King.
it
Okay,
is.
we got-
Look it up.
It is
Look
the,
it up.
It is the Bird King that
Look
says
it up.
that.
Everybody,
It's the Bird King
everybody
Wario.
listening knows I'm right.
Eric, Allie doesn't know what the hell we're talking about. So let's describe.
I'm putting it together.
Let's describe
Okay.
what the primevals are.
So I have the origin story,
Y'all wrong.
basically.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, do you
We're-
want some spooky music under it?
I guess so. Right now? Oh no, not that spooky music. Never
Adam,
mind.
Bartholomew, Fredricus,
Michael.
Phantasma, Lemma, Marie Lemma.
Yeah.
Shut up. And let out
I'll put away my theremin.
Good.
Okay, so I guess like we're kind of dating the three primevals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To decide who we're gonna fuck, kill, and marry.
I know. I know.
So you always ask like, "Hey, tell me about your parents," and here we go. So there was Anu at the beginning of time, which is essentially the Atom, like in
Don't bring him into it. Just explain.
There's a single near perfect entity.
I don't,
yes.
Okay.
Anu.
promote your
Anu.
man. Just thank you.
I'm not
No,
no,
no man promoting.
You're demoted.
Nice.
So there's Anu, and Anu recognized something dirty inside himself and
Oh,
was
no.
like, I'm going to
Oh.
separate this from me because that's not me. And that made Tathamet, who was a 7-headed dragon.
Tight.
Like a Hydra.
-2.
Hydra's got,
Hydra can have unlimited heads, I'm pretty sure.
Hydra starts with 9 heads, but then like if you
Oh.
cut one off, 2 grow back. So it's like
I
who
didn't know
fucking knows
So
how
not a
many?
Hydra.
Continue. This is interesting.
7-headed
Yeah.
dragon.
Yeah.
So Tathamet and Anu fight for like a really long time.
Yeah.
They hit each other really hard, and it's
Yeah.
essentially the Big Bang.
Wow.
Did you make notes?
I sure fucking did.
That's
They're,
adorable.
they're pretty too. For those who want to know, she made really great notes.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
also a little crazy, so I make notes about everything. So they fight to the death. There's a big bang. The big bang makes the world stone. Anu's body splits into parts and becomes the angels and heaven, which is
Wow.
one of the worlds in Diablo. And then
Right.
Tathamet's body spreads. The 7 heads become 7 of the primevals,
There's
and
7
then
of
its
them.
body becomes hell.
Wow.
Its heads become the 7 evils. 3 that are in charge are the prime evils.
Okay.
Then there's 4 lesser evils that we're not going to talk about much.
All right.
Okay, well,
What about the lesser
2 of
evils?
those are Endariel and Duriel.
Beautiful
For your
names.
babies.
Beautiful names.
And Dariel is a beautiful name. Duriel is
Side note, they are
Duriel is a battery.
twins.
What?
Endariel and Duriel are twins, so you were right.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And they really don't look like it.
No. I mean, I kind of see it.
And Dara has better boobs.
And Dariel is a girl's name.
Yes.
I'll take it.
And Dariel is the only female in this group of 7, so the rest of Demon Town, and Dariel did a lot of work, we'll just put it that way.
Yeah.
How
It's a patriarch.
how the fuck dare you?
It's a patriarch.
true.
Get out of Adam's house again.
No.
Right.
He just let me
It's
back
an
in.
apartment.
Why?
Why am I friends with all of you?
They just needed to know.
So the 3 major evils are Diablo, Mephisto, who's actually the oldest, and then Baal, who's the middle child.
Bale has real middle child energy.
Yes.
I can tell from the fact that his name is
for
Bale.
sure.
Bile, possibly.
So which one do you want to hear about first?
Okay, wait. Back up. So there's Taphamet, who is like the originator, the Leviathan kind of type thing with 7 heads. And there's 3 prime evils and 4 lesser evils. And the 3 prime evils, who are just in charge of hell, I guess, are named like Mephisto, something else, and I don't remember the third one.
Baal, and Diablo is the baby.
Aw,
Yeah.
baby Diablo. So,
Side note, we'll say that the angels that came from Anu fight the primevals that came from Tathamet.
mhm.
They create the world of Sanctuary, which is where this whole game takes place.
Got it.
Essentially. Well, essentially what happens is a demon spawn of these 3 hooks up with an angel spawn.
Sexy.
They have babies,
Hot.
and they become Nephilim, which are the heroes.
Yeah.
And the
That is
humans,
entirely my vibe.
yes, they create all of the people that live on Sanctuary.
Mhm.
Just keep it in mind. We'll say that the demon that started humans or humanity, her name's Lilith, and Mephisto's her dad. So know that,
that
at
works.
least one of these primevals has a kid. You have to deal with that.
I am familiar with Lilith as a mythological figure.
So that's basically the backstory of the primevals. The
Okay.
important ones.
Can you tell us about the lesser evils, just who they are?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's Endariel and Duriel. They're twinsies.
Oh.
They both, Duriel, is a dick.
Wait, and Dariel is a lesser evil?
She's a lesser evil.
Get the fuck out. My baby is a prime evil. She is in charge, damn it.
I agree.
Name her Mephisto then.
You don't want to name your kid Mephisto.
I'm not gonna name my kid after like a shitty Spider-Man villain.
There's a Spider-Man villain called Mephisto. Well,
There's
Mephisto's
a whole-
like a common
Like Mephistopheles.
He's a really common he's the devil in Marvel.
As you may have caught on, the Diablo like demon names are a lot of rooted in like
Yeah. Well, it's a lot of like El being a suffix that means of God. So like Michael means who is like God. Samuel even.
Yeah,
Well,
there's characters like
the others were inaccurate, but Simuel, yeah.
There's other ones like one of the lesser evils are the other two are Belial and Asmodan.
Oh yes. Wait.
Oh,
one of them is the Lord
Belial.
of Sin.
I forgot about Asmodan.
I think Belial's the Lord of Sin, and then I forget. They're the Lord of Sin and the Lord of like Gluttony or something. I forget.
Because there's always one of them.
Yeah, there's always a big fat one.
Diablo, and they're all Lord of something. Like Diablo is the Lord of hatred.
This is good to know.
I think he's hatred.
For the fuck, marry, kill, this is good to know.
Let's zoom in on one of them at a time.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
All right. Who do you want to talk about first? The eldest?
We got Diablo,
Mephisto, and Baal.
And Baal and then it's Mephisto's the oldest, and then Baal, and then Diablo.
Yes. Although if you're gonna kill them, you're gonna kill Mephisto first, and then Diablo, and then Baal, and then Diablo again.
Wait, okay. Are we killing all of? I thought the idea of fuck, marry, kill is you are presented with 3 options
in the game. Diablo, the titular character, is the most powerful, despite being the youngest brother.
Okay, so let's talk about Mephisto first. Let's just go in descending order of age.
Okay,
great.
Mephisto.
Let me just give you an idea of what Mephisto looks like.
Okay.
So all these, he's the eldest, so probably naturally the most good looking. Just a little bias there. Don't shake your head, you're also the oldest.
As long as we're not promoting the middle child.
Yeah, no one would ever do that.
Lord of Hatred.
He's the Lord of Hatred. Okay. So he kind of looks like, if you slice someone right at the hips. He doesn't really have legs. He has like a floating spinal cord.
Okay.
He wears a cloak, though.
Right.
Fashion forward, I guess. And then he's got, like, horns. Kind of looks skeletal. With a cloak. Very magical.
Oh, okay. So no dick.
No dick.
I mean,
no dick.
He's got a giant bone, though. It's just his spine.
I'm not getting fucked with that. No dick.
That would probably be painful. No dick. But he can
no
probably
dick, no
make
deal.
a magical dick. He's very into, like, conjuring. He focuses on lightning and poison. I feel like he could make, like, a lightning dick.
I'm not... I am somehow not into this,
No,
Alex.
his tail part can definitely be a dick.
Yeah, for sure.
This doesn't say... I don't want to get fucked with the tailbone. I'm sorry.
We need to focus on his other aspects.
So he's very charismatic, I think, because he's in a town called Curast, which is like Florida, I guess. It's like a swampy area.
Florida! It's the Everglades.
The primary, like, monster to beat in Curast are these little pygmy things that drive me crazy. So very Floridian.
Okay.
And then
I hate the environment already.
Yes.
I hate humidity.
Not good for your hair. That's his home base. Something to think about. He got a group of magical people, I don't know, priests or something, and kind of stole their power. These primevals are very about possessing.
Okay.
So they'll just possess whoever. So he possessed one of these Floridians, cut off their legs for some reason. I don't know why, because he's a floating spine.
If I can't have legs, no one can.
Yeah, Peter the Great did that with mustaches. He couldn't grow a mustache, and so he put a tax on everyone in Russia who had a mustache.
Damn.
Huzzah.
Yeah.
Do you have a glass I can throw on the ground?
There's carpet. You can't do it.
We're learning way too much about my apartment and where I live through this podcast.
And his social security number.
Oh, yes. So I would say, like...
5309 is Adam's social security number.
Wait. 8675.
8675.
I've wanted to tell someone that hit on me that's my phone number for the longest time.
That's not even a full phone number.
It's not even a full phone number, yeah.
But I'm just saying...
What's your phone number?
It's too late for you.
No, but wait, fun fact, if you are ever at a supermarket and you're like, I don't have a bonus card or whatever, just put in the area code in 8675309. It always works.
215 or
Really?
267?
Any area code. 215, 267, they all work.
We're dropping some knowledge in the middle of this Diablo episode.
Yeah.
I hope you're learning, audience.
Are there like an endless number
History,
of area codes?
life tips.
I mean, they will end at some point.
I just wonder these things.
You shouldn't. So continue.
I think that's pretty much all about Mephisto. He's not very physical.
Hmm.
Oh, more magical.
Right. Like if you
Okay.
attack him, I feel like I've never had a super hard time killing Mephisto.
Really?
Like a
Duriel now.
like a glass
That's-
cannon, like a
No,
squishy caster type
That's
thing.
true.
Yes.
I have a little bit here about his personality.
Okay.
Many claim that Mephisto is the most intelligent and cunning of the primevals.
Oh, fuck off,
Makes
intelligent.
There are some who believe that that if there is truly a leader among the Burning Hells, it's Mephisto. There's certainly evidence that he himself believes this to be the case, declaring that where I am is hell.
Well, if you're at work,
Pussy.
that makes sense.
Like, honestly, like grow a pair. Grow a pair is my
He
take
needs
from
to
Mephisto.
grow flesh in general.
Grow up a little. Like, I'm in charge. I'm the biggest and strong. Go to hell.
He's not the
Shut
best.
the fuck
Also,
up.
if no one else is taking charge, you gotta step up.
But
Yeah.
but to be honest, how are you taking charge if you're just hanging out in Kurast?
He took charge of the group of magical dudes.
And then died pretty easily after that.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
just because I'm really talented, though. It's
It seems
completely
like
different.
it seems like I could be a better ruler of hell than Mephisto.
He's all about hatred. He uses hatred as his tool.
Well, good because I hate him.
But that makes him more powerful.
Your love would be so powerful.
You have to grow horns, though.
That's fine. I can fuck with that.
Okay.
Okay. Let me move on to the second child,
Bale.
Bale.
So Bale, I feel like you can get an idea of who your primeval is based on who they
okay.
choose to possess.
Mm,
So
that's a
Bale
good point.
chose to possess Tal Rasha, who was a Herodric wizard type person, who was very powerful and made it his life goal to entrap Bale in this tomb, pretty much using his soul and strength of will. So he chose a very strong person to possess. I think Bale's the middle child, so I feel like he probably has some issues. If you ever look at Bale, yeah, I mean, he clearly does really good makeup, though.
Yeah, no.
Bale also has like a spidery bottom.
Oh.
Like,
You have a full body pick there, Simmee?
I already shared the full body pic. Yes, I can
Yes.
confirm the spidery bottom.
yeah.
I don't hate it.
Would we call it a power bottom? I don't know.
I mean, yes, there's power coming from this bottom, absolutely.
You had me. You unhad me at power. That's my job. What am I talking about? God.
But, I mean, it can be mutual.
You might.
Okay.
They might all have like spider bottoms.
No, Diablo doesn't.
Diablo
Okay.
doesn't.
Yes.
Spider bottom demons, you make the rockin' world go round. Go ahead.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
It was. Bale also, I feel like he kind of sat in the background and waited his turn to come out and strike for power. He was like, oh, my little brother's dead. Now's my moment to shine.
That's the way to do it.
Sounds like little child thing to do.
I have his personality here is that he's the most reckless and brash of the primevals.
Surprise, surprise.
So far, he's getting so many more points over Mephisto.
You can't change him.
He revels
All right.
in utter
God.
annihilation, not only of the world around him, but those who dwell in it. This is regardless as to whether he incites or inspires such destruction. On the surface, he appears to be the most base and easiest to comprehend of the primevals.
The Alex of the Primevals.
That's another episode.
He goes to I don't know what it is in the Diablo worlds. Starbarthus.
Mount Ariat? That's where his base is.
Girl, he's talking about Starbucks.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not about me, Adam. This is not my episode.
After we do this game, I think we just talk about Alex and Adam because they're a menace.
That's what I
collectively
usually do to society.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're two of the heads on the dragons.
Well, we make the full Hydra. We're misting from
Damn,
it.
that's romantic.
That is
know.
okay. That is pretty cute. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Except it's Adam's head that keeps trying to cuddle with me, and I'm like,
Yeah, but
You bite it off.
But yeah, Deckard Cain.
2 more Adams grow back.
Deckard Cain disagrees with that. He's like he's just as cunning and nefarious as everyone else, especially his siblings.
Well, Deckard Cain is a bitch.
Deckard Cain sounds like a bitch. His first name is Deckard.
He's all like, Baal is the most dangerous of the primevals because he's the most underhanded.
He says that because Blizzard wrote him in as like the expansion pack, so
I know.
they paid Deckard to say that shit.
But Warreeve still says, "A greeting, stranger. We will play the tapes, and y'all will say that you're wrong. Continue.
I will play some audio, and we will prove that you are
greeting,
right.
stranger. It's Warreeve. Go ahead."
Yeah, I was just saying that out in Pale. So far, anything else to add about the middle child?
He does commit genocide. Just throwing that out
He kills
there.
a whole genes?
He kills all the barbarians, and then their culture is like erased from Sanctuary after he's done.
Wait.
bit.
So this is Baal.
Yes.
I didn't realize he was so racist. Well, this is a problem for
He
me.
kind of is. Yeah.
And I love barbarians.
Exactly.
This is not good.
This really is impacting my decision. So I'm glad we
So you're
we got
probably
into
not going to
this.
marry Baal.
I didn't plan on it to begin with. So
Okay, well that leaves the guy himself, Diablo. The Diablo.
Diablo is the
Okay,
youngest.
what the fuck are we even playing about here? Jimmy's showing me a picture, and listeners, goddamn. Alright, continue with your useless description of our society.
What? Okay, so the Diablo's the most interesting because I feel like his persona changes from from Diablo 2 to Diablo 3. So some general information, he's fire and lightning, which are the sexiest elements, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if lightning's an element, but neither here nor there. In Diablo 2, his movements are kind of like a puppy.
What?
He kind of leaps and jumps and it's real cute until you die.
yeah, often.
And then it's rude. So he comes to Sanctuary initially. He discovers Sanctuary and he's like, oh shit, what's happening here? Because Sanctuary was a secret. He was just busy fighting all the angels for a while. Saw Sanctuary, was like, this place looks cool. Let me possess this king. A hero slays Diablo.
Greetings, stranger. I'm not surprised
That's
to see
Warreeve.
your kind here.
Oh shit.
Many
that is
adventurers have traveled this way since the recent troubles
Wow.
began.
Alright, well, I owe Simmee a drink because I was wrong about the voice of Warreeve.
And
versus
so was
Deckard
Adam.
Cain.
I had your back.
I just
I know.
like doing Deckard Cain.
Yeah,
you're really good
and
at it.
you didn't because that was Warreeve. So continue.
Okay, well, Warreeve and Deckard Cain are deaths related, though.
They're banging for sure.
Yeah.
Or that's it. They're banging.
Yeah.
That's being related.
So
I'm out. I'm so out. Later, guys.
Diablo is defeated by the Wanderer in Diablo 1, and then possesses the guy that beat him. He's like, yeah, no, you beat me, don't think so, bitch. Possesses him, and then creates a whole new game. So the first game, he's like a dog. We kill Diablo again. But there's a Diablo 3, so he comes back, because that's what they do.
Diablo always comes back.
He always comes back.
That's why it's the name of the game.
Yes.
At the end of the game,
That's
you usually
loyalty.
fight a Diablo. Or at the end of the game, then they add expansions where you fight other people.
That's true.
Mhm.
So rude. So Diablo comes back the second time. Okay. In the second game, at some point, he hooked up with this girl named Adria. They had a half-demon baby named Leah, which is a weird... Oh, there's a character in this game with everyone has really cool names except Leah.
So you know
It's
she's
like, and this
possessed.
is the new evil that will reign over humanity. Emily.
It's so true. Why did they pick Leah? It makes
I don't
no
know.
sense to me. Even the regular whose names are Deckard.
Yeah.
Okay, Leah, whatever. Karen.
Akara.
Right, Akara. Ridiculous. So they have Leah. Leah doesn't really know that Diablo's her dad. He was an absentee father.
Yeah.
Probably because he was dead for a little bit.
Yeah.
So then Diablo comes back and possesses his daughter and then is his daughter. And then all of a sudden...
That's hot somehow.
Well...
I cannot explain why.
So when Diablo comes back and destroys Pandemonium, which is heaven,
Very
slash
hot.
Anu's half dead body, he has a very feminine attribute to him. All of a sudden he's walking he's Beyonce.
We Stan a trans queen.
But it's like all of a sudden he goes from being like a puppy in Diablo 2 to like a
Being
fierce
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he's like, you know.
I can only run my fingers through my hair so many times, Alex.
I think conclusions are being made at this point.
Extremely.
What are some of Diablo's negative traits?
So to kill Diablo the second time, you have to go through the 7 seals.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you're trying to get a date with Diablo, you have to go through a lot of like trials and tribulations to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I feel
Haven't
like
we all?
Mephisto is kind of an easy date, and then Baal is just
Bale's got his own expansion, so
right.
Yeah.
high maintenance.
High maintenance is a good way I describe Baal.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
He needs a lot of attention. He's like, oh, okay. I feel like Mephisto and Diablo kill, like, pretty equally. But Bale's like, I'm going to kill the barbarian.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
Personally.
Yeah, no, it's not fair to the rest of the races of the world.
I'm an equal opportunity murderer, personally.
And that, again, how you met Adam.
A little bit about the personality and traits of Diablo. It is said that of the 3, Diablo is the most creative and far-sighted of them, perhaps of all the great evils. He is calm, cunning, and patient. They were all described as cunning, so...
Yeah.
He sees himself as an artist of terror. He knows that conquest comes when enemies turn their backs on fear rather than face them. However, Diablo does not acquire his satisfaction from the conquer itself, as Mephisto might. Diablo feeds on the terror that precedes the conquest.
My pants have fucking... They were last seen heading out of the Kuiper vents. Like, goddamn.
To him, the fear of a victim has a greater reward than the pain they suffer when they actually are tortured.
So he's really into foreplay, is what you're saying?
He's really into foreplay. He's all about it.
And Allie has left the room.
I'm gonna need 30 to 45 minutes.
Wow. That long.
So those are the 3 primevals.
The bit is not that funny. It's mostly just kind of gross. Right?
So, three primevals. You've got the Lord of Hatred. What's Baal? The middle one? The
Lord of Destruction. Sounds
Then you have
about right.
Then you have the Lord of Terror, Diablo. So, I mean, let's play.
All right.
Where do these 3 fall for you, Simmee?
Oh, come on. I'm writing my notes right now.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to go first, Adam?
Yeah, why don't you start?
Oh, I want to start.
Well, fuck you. Start.
Okay, I'll start. No problem.
I was going to say.
That makes the most sense.
Okay, Baal dead, gone.
Mm-hmm.
We killed Baal many times for more experience. So it's difficult to say if I'd marry Diablo or Mephisto. I feel like Diablo would be a cheater.
Oh, you think he'd go around?
I think he would.
He would cheat on you with me.
He would foreplay around with everyone, inflicting terror.
Right, so Diablo's super into the anticipation of the event, so I feel like I would obviously want to fuck Diablo. Like, Mephisto seems more like he's a small town guy. He just wants to settle down in Florida. He wants to make a group of friends and possess them. There probably won't be a lot of like sex expectations because he doesn't really have a dick.
No expectations.
And he can fly. He can fly me wherever I need to go. And he's got magical powers.
Yeah, he's pretty fun.
Yeah, I feel like he'd be good with kids. He already has one, right? You know, he's got Lilith. And she turned out pretty great. She made humanity.
That's just a glossed over fact there we haven't mentioned yet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that she...
No, you mentioned that earlier.
She mothered all of the humans. So I would probably stick with Mephisto. I'm looking for like a quiet life. You know, some nice kids. I don't mind a step kid. That's fine. No one's watched this show. I just watched this show on Netflix. It's a show about sex. I forget what it's called.
Sex Education?
No, that show's also amazing. I don't just watch sex shows, by the way.
He also watches porn.
How dare you?
How dare you be right?
But the moral of that show is that the woman has like this perfect husband. I'm making air quotes. And, like, 2 kids. And then she's like, well, I guess I need some really good sex on the side, too, for my life to be fulfilled. So she, like, has sex with this other dude, just, like, because he has a giant penis. And I feel like that would be, like...
What a story, Mark.
I know the
such drama.
The episode and time of when the penis is revealed.
I know, you showed me.
Wow.
You showed me that penis, Alex.
It's not my fault. It was showed to me at work, and I was like,
I have to share it.
I have to watch this whole
You
show.
didn't show it to me.
Oh, wait.
And I'm your best friend.
It'll take me 1 second to get there.
How could you not show your best friend your penis? Alright, I'm done. I'm gone. Sorry, I'm out.
I've got my results. So we have some similarities and some differences. I'm also killing Bale. You know, I'm all about diversity. I can't go with a genocidal person. I'm gonna have to kill them, especially because my people are the barbarians, and like, why would you do that? Like, okay, so Bale is gone for very obvious reasons.
I mean, we grew up together. It makes sense. We want to kill the same person.
Exactly. But mine are flipped with Diablo and Mephisto. I'm gonna choose to marry Diablo, okay? First of all, the games are named after him. So he's gonna have the most royalties, the most money. He's a creative guy. I think he's pretty ambitious. Like, his ideas are like, you know, he's not just about the killing. It's like the theory and the philosophy of the killing. He there's more to him. And then with the seals, I think that shows like really good interior decoration. Not only are you like thinking about your 7 seals, but you're also like putting demons inside. I think that shows a lot of reflection, and that's good on him. Mephisto, I don't think he's as ambitious. He's just sitting around in Karas docks, whatever.
He's got a full-time job. He's tired.
But I think we could have a good time. So that's why I said I'm marrying Mephisto. Bale's dead. Gonna fuck Mephisto. Marrying Diablo. Killing Bale. Gonna fuck Mephisto because doesn't have a dick. So, you know what? It's gonna be all about me. It's gonna be like some hentai. And so, you know, we'll have a good one night, and then I will go live with his brother in hell with all the seals.
Question: in Kill, Marry, Fuck, is the fuck only happening once?
I think that's the idea.
That's the rule.
Maybe like a handful of times, but it's not forever.
I don't think it's like a side deck situation.
No,
Oh.
It's like maybe a really great week or a very long night.
Yeah. So, question: you talked about Diablo's seals, and his decorating skills. I would think that's more like how many layers it takes to get to know him emotionally.
Oh, you think you think he's deep?
Yes.
Do you know how many layers I have? Like,
yeah, and 7 seems like a lot of fucking work.
No, but I think you're seeing it like, you know, we're already in a relationship, and then I'm dealing with seals. I see it as the 7 first dates. You know, and each time you're getting to know him a little bit. Each time there might be a challenge.
Sounds like creation.
In one of the seals, there might be a boss level issue, but we conquer it together because, you know, he's also has the most defined abs.
Yeah, but then you're gonna have a baby, and then he's gonna possess her.
I mean, we can have more than one.
Are you gonna name it Leah or Emily? Because it seems like he's got preferences for
Karen.
Basic ass names.
ooh,
Karen.
that's a very evil name.
And she will terrorize all the managers.
Ooh, the new Lord of Terror.
Well,
that's believable.
Well, I mean, marry Diablo for all the reasons that you've put forward and more. Like, the abs, the edging, the whole, like...
Wow.
all the, like, the concept of terror being, like, what he's after. Like, that's psychological. I love that. I love, like, he's actually thinking about shit in a way that, like, Mephisto isn't, for example. Like, Mephisto's just like, I'm intelligent. Like, fuck that nerd. Kill Mephisto.
Oh,
sure.
you killed? I was gonna say,
Whoa!
we're not
Fuck
fucking him.
No,
okay.
into the fucking toilet. Goodbye. And then, fuck Bale to death. Now hear me out.
Oh, all right, yeah.
There's some new rules.
The best way to attract Diablo is to fuck ball so hard that he dies.
Yeah.
Or, like, maybe, go in there with, like, a knife in the bra, like you do.
Yeah.
And then just, like, take it out and stab him.
And Diablo shows, hey, that was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool how you inflicted terror and stuff.
That is not what Diablo would sound
Are
like.
you prepared
pretty
for
cool.
the spider bottom?
Yeah.
Yes. Alex has listened to more episodes of the show than you.
Yeah.
I'm prepared for the spider bottom.
Okay. No, Eve, I don't have to. I just by knowing you, I know you're prepared for the spider bottom. I just needed to double check.
Shorty got them spider bottom jeans, boots
Wow.
With the fur.
With the fur,
the whole hells were looking at her.
we hit the flow.
She hit the floor, she hit the floor, next thing you know, Bale got low, and then I stabbed him.
Wait, when we watched The Matrix 2 the other day and they had that, like, club scene, that's what I picture hell looking like.
In this game?
Yes.
That's awesome.
But it was so
Yeah.
ridiculous. I was like, how are these drums making, like, a whole club scene right now?
Wait,
so
wait.
confused.
Wait, the club scene where, like, it's just really, like, sweaty and, like...
Yes.
Anyone's been to
That's what you thought
Otakon.
hell looks like?
Same thing.
That's what I thought heaven looked like. What the fuck?
A little bit of both.
Hmm.
But that's definitely what Otakon looks like.
Ugh.
So I want to...
Simmee, I think I'm better friends with you than with Alex. Just throwing that out there.
Adam.
I got a lot in common with Mephisto.
I know, that's why.
I vibe with him very hard.
I'm sorry? I would never kill you for any reason, I'm pretty sure.
No, I feel like we're on the same page. But Diablo's got layers. Diablo's got a lot to explore and a long-term project. So I think it'd be marry Diablo, fuck Mephisto and Bale, get him out here. Kill him.
Yeah, fuck Bale.
What?
No, he killed Bale.
Yeah, no, I said get rid of Bale. I said
You-
get him out of there.
No, you killed Mephisto.
No, I also
No.
hate Bale.
She fucked Belle to death.
I don't know. He can't die.
You haven't seen how good I am.
Okay, well, fair enough. I'll have to watch. So continue, Adam. Sorry.
Those are all my points.
I just don't understand how you could, like, connect with Mephisto so much because you see yourself in Mephisto and then
We've got
not
a lot in common.
marry.
I feel like we could play Stratego together.
Do you think he's
Okay.
sexy at all?
No, that's why I'm not gonna fuck him.
I feel like
But no, in marriage there has to be the sex.
Yes, no, it's why Mephisto is only the one-time guy.
wow. Marriage
So,
is supposed to be
like a
more than
hentai, right?
sex.
Yes. That meant yes. Adam scratched his head. That meant yes. Just like a hentai.
What's a hentai?
We'll show
Oh,
you
wow.
after this.
Okay, yeah.
It's gonna be a long conversation.
That's the next episode. Alex watches a hentai.
Like a
I
chicken?
don't hate this idea.
T-I-E? Like hen tie?
Just we're gonna show you after.
No, don't
We
worry
will.
about it.
We will.
Oh yeah.
We're on it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, so thank you for joining us for this wonderful episode. We're gonna go to the final rating place now.
Wait. First off, we gotta talk some shit.
About them?
I thought we were doing that as a real bit.
Oh.
How can
So-
you talk about me? I'm perfect.
So on a side bit,
Okay.
you know, I will always talk about them. But
Yeah.
on the real, they're my favorite.
You're right.
Like, right?
Yeah.
Wow, let's talk about this more.
They're I mean we'll do, but
well,
like
okay, they're swiftly losing it now.
I know, yeah, they're losing their ratings, but yeah, they're my favorite.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I can't believe you didn't want to marry
Like,
Mephisto.
you're Alex.
That's so ridiculous.
Like, you're Alex's best friend.
Yeah.
And I've never, like, sat down with a sheet of loose leaf and decided, like, to rank all the people in my life, but I think Adam is my best friend.
Aww.
But you should sit down with a piece of loose leaf and rank them.
I'll do that. Okay,
Yeah.
sure, yeah. That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Speaking of ranking, let's go to the final rating, please.
I forget how this works. Do they all get rated on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah.
Loosely.
It's whatever scale you want, really.
Whatever numbers you want to apply to them, but the primevals,
Yeah.
as a group,
Okay.
as a monster total,
Okay.
Oh.
what would you give them out of 10?
All right.
So it's all of them together.
All of them together.
Conceptually.
And just the prime, not the extended family.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I like the creation myth of them.
Mhm.
I like how that's like the foundational aspect of the lore of this game. And what I like about this game, I think, is that I like that you can fight like the big evil in the game. Like there's none of this like pussyfooting around of like D&D is a good example.
Yeah.
Of like, you can kill an avatar of Tiamat, but then she has to respawn in hell because the lore says that she's in hell for... No. I want to kill Tiamat, Jeremy Crawford, you dumb bitch. And, like, I think in this game you can just kill the primevals. Like how you do. And, like Doom. Doom is like that, too. And, like, I want that. That's good. That's a good video game, I'm pretty sure. It's a lot like Zoo Tycoon in that way. So, I'm going to go ahead and give the Primevals 666 out of 666.
That's so a perfect score.
Oh.
Okay.
To be fair, I will say that when you kill a primeval, they turn into a piece of jewelry and eventually come back.
That's a... Oh.
You gotta destroy the jewelry. Or wear it.
That's very hot solutions. Okay. My score remains.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know. Considering it's the only video game I've ever consistently played, I'd give all the primevals a 9 out of 10. Except Bale.
Okay, so we're gonna put you in front of Zoo Tycoon 2 and some hentai.
Yes.
Okay, I really just want to rate them because I want to end this episode and figure out what hentai means.
Y'all can't wait till the next episode. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah.
The primevals are a lot of fun. For a hack and slash, something with the heaven and hell theme is pretty great, and they go all in with these crazy these crazy red devil spider monsters. I'd give them a 7 out of 10, a prime number.
Okay.
Alex has Googled hen space ties and yielded Google images of a bunch of chickens wearing neckties.
They're cute though. They're so cute.
But that's what I thought you
Just
meant.
please wait till the episode is over.
Please
oh my
wait.
god.
Simmee, what do
Okay,
you
so
got
my
here?
rating, I would give them collectively an 8 out of 10. I really love the kind of initial game with Diablo. I really always like the expansion with Bale. The 8 really comes from Mephisto because he brings the score down. But listen, it's because I like Mephisto so much. I wish he was a bigger deal. I feel like when you go to fight him, he's just chilling in his place. And like maybe that's his vibe, but
because he's a dad.
Can I finish?
Sorry.
Or are you going to be looking at more hens and ties? So I almost wish like he had more to him. He had more of a, like his boss battle was a little bit more intricate because I think that's what he deserves. But overall, wonderful. I love them. They're some of my favorite ever.
Well, thank you for joining us for this wonderful October episode of Finding Monster Rights.
Yeah, no, our October episodes have all been like Halloween themed. I think our theme this year is Halloween Party. So like we started by playing a tabletop RPG that I made up in an hour. We did the Squatch Lorette last episode.
Yeah.
So now it's the phase. It's like we played a game. We made some love connections.
Yeah.
Now we're at the phase of the party where like some dude in a hat corners you and tells you about Diablo for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And next is going to be the bit where the party starts breaking down and you just throw on It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown because it's playing on TV or something.
Thank God.
So join us next time when we go into the pumpkin patch and find our next monster.
What could it be?
Thanks for having us.
Oh yeah,
You're
thanks
welcome.
for finally inviting me onto your show.
It's been a wonderful pleasure.
You're going to be on the next episode. We're
I
just
am?
going to throw on I think we're going to throw on before the intro. We'll just throw on like a recording of us showing you what hentai means and you going like, "Oh."
I think everyone is going to want to know how that turned out.
Yeah.
All right, so
Or maybe the end
Wait,
of this
not
one.
on
I don't
episode
know.
the one episode that my mother will probably listen to.
Alex, we are so far past that right now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, girly. It's gone. Like, we're done.
all right, and that's the episode. Okay, hentai is
Oh.
You should
What? Do I have to look at a video of this?
Yes.
Do it
yes.
not on
yes.
your phone.
Yes.
Not on your
yes.
phone.
Yes.
Do it on a
yes.
bigger screen.
Yes.
Alex, you're fucking... wait. Wait.
What?
Wait, keep scrolling.
How's he doing? Oh my god. Is it just Japanese porn?
Wait, click on. It's very specific. Can you click on a video, please?
Why
The faces.
Why are these nipples attacking each other?
I ask myself that question every day, Alex.
What is happening? Oh my god, that is... Oh my god. This is a cartoon penis inside a cartoon vagina.
Come on, let's see it. Bring it in.
I just can't. What? I need... Get off images. Get off images. Okay.
Video. Google video, which has never been used except for this purpose.
Hentai is anime porn.
What? Why didn't you just say porn?
Because we
No,
wouldn't
but-
let him because it was
No,
funny.
But it's a very specific type of porn. It's not just like, hey, let's have sex. It's like octopus? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I didn't see any octopuses in these pictures.
Maybe that's a misconception.
It's not always octopuses.
No, it's not, but I'm
I
just
just
letting her
think
know they
all-
might be involved.
I think that's a big part. I mean,
these scenes are so aggressive.
I mean, tentacles do play a role.
frankly, I'm disappointed that there aren't more tentacles involved in this situation. Hi, I host a monster podcast.
My. I just think, like, no one, like, why are all the boobs like this? Is my question.
I didn't see the boobs. What are the
They're
boobs
just
like?
so aggressive looking. Like,
Aggressive.
yes, these boobs are strangling this man.
You say that. Never mind.
But wait, let me find the fighting nipples. That was killing me.
Bum 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 bum.
These nipples are in a duel to the death.
Wow.
What is this?
That's not even good hentai. We should get the interesting stuff.
What is good hentai?
I think-
that was a great video clip if you want to add it to something. I'll send it to you.
Oh,